Bloomberg's Matt Miller caught up there with Ferrari chief executive Sergio Marchionne, who spoke about whether the company can meet its performance goals.
By selling an adequate number of cars with sufficiently high margins to get it done. And I think we're working there now.
You have said a 9,000 production limit by, I think, 2019. What's to stop you from selling that many this year?
One, we don't have the model range to try and cover that. I think the important thing about volume as such is the number of cars per model range that we produce. We still have to keep very tight supply by model. And so unless we expand the range, the ability to go over 9,000, 10,000 is nonsense. We need a much wider range of products than we got today.
But the limit is always going to be how much you want to produce and never the demand.
Yeah, well, we got to make sure the demand is there, and we always got to supply less than the demand. The question is, how long was the waiting list? If you got to wait 18 months for a car, we start losing customers, right? So that's where the difficult trade-off is between demand and supply. You got to wait 18 months for a car, a lot of people will go out and buy something else. And we can't afford to let that happen. I think 12 months is reasonable. I mentioned that the 812 Superfast that we launched today is completely sold out for 2017. In all likelihood, if I had to ask you honestly today, I asked the dealers, they put in orders for a whole production of 2018. It'd be gone. So you got 2 years out of my life that is, I can't do anything. I'm just providing satisfying demand. That's not a great, we need to do something else.
So maybe it won't matter for that model, but for, say, the California, would a 20% border tax, if Donald Trump puts that on, would that be a problem for you?
I think it's possible that the ones that don't have the level of attractiveness that an 812 Superfast or a GTC4 or a 488, that the California may be impacted. I think probably the GTC4 would also get adversely impacted by a border tax that would really push the price way above. I sincerely hope it doesn't happen on these limited editions. I mean, these are there's a small volume manufacturer exception that sits in all jurisdictions. I sincerely hope they would exempt these cars from that treatment. We're not trying to invade the United States with a lot of cars.